push-ups. Wall push-ups are a great way of starting off progressing your push-up to finally get your first one. What we're going to be looking to do is challenge the chest, the shoulders and the triceps in this exercise by using a wall to support us. What we're going to do is we're going to stand about 2 steps back from the wall, so we're leaning forwards. Make sure we squeeze our glutes so we don't have lazy glutes. Then what you're going to do, put your hands just over shoulder width apart. Turn your hands out slightly, imagining you're screwing them into the wall. Then all you're going to do is fall forwards and push yourself away. Box push-ups. This exercise is great for challenging your chest and also trying to develop more form and technique when you're trying to get to your first push-up. You can either do this on your knees or we can go into a high plank position if you're feeling confident. The key with this exercise is keeping your hands just over shoulder width apart. Turn them out and almost try and screw your hands into the box itself to create a really nice stable base. Now when we're coming down, what I want you to think you're doing is almost pulling yourself down to the box below. What we're going to do is try and get our nose to the box and then push the box away as much as we can. If we're doing this from a kneeling position, just make sure we're shifting our weight forward and we're squeezing our glutes as we come down and push ourselves away. Barbell push-ups. This is a really good exercise if you're looking to progress towards getting your first push-up. I've shown you how to do a box push-up. Now we're going to try and use a barbell as well, which is another good piece of kit because we can work with all these different levels to try and get you right the way down to the floor. When you're setting up for a barbell push-up, what you want to do is make sure your chest is hovering just over the bar to start with. Put your feet back behind you so they're nice and comfortable, and we're going to come onto the end of our toes slightly. Squeeze your glutes so we have a nice tight core as you're coming down. Then all you're going to do is think about dragging the bar towards your chest, and then you're going to push the bar away as best you can. As you do this exercise, twist into the bar a little bit. So try and bend the bar as we're coming down. Give a really strong position and push back. Negative push-ups. What we're looking at doing with this exercise is we're controlling the lowering phase of the exercise. We're trying to build strength and control as you're coming down to the ground. You don't actually have to do a push-up at the end. What you can do is stop and reset each time. When you're setting up for this exercise, what you're going to do, hands just over shoulder width apart. We're going to tighten our core, squeeze our glutes so everything's nice and tight, and screw our hands into the floor. From here, you're going to lower slowly for a count of 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to the bottom. Reset yourself, come back up, and lower again, nice and slowly. Scapula push-ups. With this exercise, we're looking to mobilize the shoulder blades as best we can. We're doing an almost push-up with this exercise to really start to stretch the upper back. You can either do this exercise kneeling, or we can go onto our toes if you're feeling confident. If we're doing it kneeling, same thing applies. We're just trying to push through our shoulder blades as best we can. As you do this, you want to make sure your hands are shoulder width apart from where you are to really push into the ground and use the shoulder blades. From this position, make sure we tighten up our core, and we're just going to push back through the shoulder blades and then drop down like so. And you see how the only point of my body that's moving is the shoulder blades. Patience is a virtue when it comes to seeing results. And you know what else is a virtue? Dropping me a subscribe for weekly uploads.